I had 30-20.
That's
so it's not that bad, but it ain't that good either. It is what it is. Whatever. I ain't mad.
The tea is what the tea is.
I'm Scotty. All right. I'm just opening up my tab, making sure we're good in the hood. All right. And 3, 2, 1. What's up, Stick Squad? Today, we've got a lot to talk about. New York Atlas absolutely smoke the California Redwoods. Are the Redwoods the worst team in the PLL? By the way, who's the hottest team in the PLL? We got Denver looking hot, and we got the New York Atlas looking kind of hot. And the return of CJ Kirst just happened, and we're going to talk all about it. But before we go any further, make sure to give us some love on Spotify, Instagram, X, Apple Music, any of it. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you give us some love. But without further ado, let's get into it.
Go, big plays. Tied up, splits the double with 8. She's going to get a shot off. Are you kidding me?
Yes, sir. It's your boys. We've got the full crew today. We've got Brian, Diggs, Shane, and yours truly, Scotty. Guys, happy, what is it, Wednesday?
Tuesday.
No.
It's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. It is not Wednesday.
All right. Well, happy Tuesday, everybody. I'm sorry. And, I'm a teacher in the summer, bro. Days of the week don't matter to me.
That's true. I'll give you that. Hey, shout out all the teachers. Your job is hard.
Hey, thank you.
That's why I'm retired from teaching.
Yikes.
Tell me why one of our first comments on Instagram is from Nakai. He goes, y'all so ghetto.
Yo,
Nakai, just because we didn't go to a college where y'all have a lake on campus at Duke, that doesn't mean we grew up in. Yeah,
man. Stop
you gotta
playing,
chill
man.
off me, Nakai. You gotta chill off me, bro.
See, I've been at the beach all weekend. I just had to make sure I turned my flashlight on because I was looking like a locked character before I turned that light on. Let me make sure this light is on so y'all could really see me.
I'm not gonna make the jokes. There's too many to make. I'm not gonna do it. I've heard them all, and I don't condone it. I don't condone it. Black is beautiful, and you look great, Scotty.
Thanks, brother. I ain't never seen a day I look bad. All right, I've seen a day I looked ashy, but never bad. All right,
that's factual. See a couple of those days too.
Yo, one of the this doesn't even have to do with any lacrosse stuff, but one of the most disrespectful things that any of my friends have ever done in my entire life was when my boy Poole, he posted a picture of us from the feet up to the face, and tell me why it looked like I was wearing mid-caps. Bro, I was so ashy. I said, delete all that shit, bro.
The fact that you knew you were going to be swimming because you brought swim trunks and you didn't bring no cocoa butter. You don't got no good home training.
That's your fault.
What makes you think
that's your fault?
No. When I say pool, I mean like Alex Poole. Not I went to a pool. My boy Poole.
Mm-hmm. So either way, you went out in public. Either way, you went out in public. No cocoa butter, no nothing. No shea butter, no nothing.
Nothing. None of it.
That's insane. Right. Shane, you were right, dog. That's a home training issue. That's crazy. Training.
Hey, Jurgens.
I ain't getting caught. I'm not getting caught out. Man. I mean, it's a fear of mine. One of the big fear of mine is getting caught out in public ashy. That's devastating.
Yep.
Boy, I got a travel size shea butter on me at all times.
Aveeno works too. Aveeno works too, by the way.
That's facts.
I mean, hey, yeah. I was like, bro, I'm gonna kill you if you don't delete that photo. That's damaging my reputation. But speaking of damaged reputations, the California Redwoods going through it right now.
That's insane.
Absolutely got handled by the Atlas. I mean, California didn't look good, didn't look that bad in the beginning of the game, but the Atlas took this one away. Once the California Redwoods stopped, the game was over. Atlas just ran away with this one. Atlas win 16-12. Now, last week, Brian was saying that the New York Atlas is the hottest team in the league. Brian, let me hear some more support for that statement right here.
Mikey, I heard it was athletes versus nerds, and somebody team got their asses whooped by a bunch of goddamn nerds.
Look, y'all played yourself with that post. We'll start right there.
I mean, okay, don't go y'all because I didn't co-sign nothing. I didn't co-sign nothing.
Mikey, what did Shane say? What did Shane say in the group chat though? What is he like? What is you said? What if we win? He was you had 1 foot in. You had 1 foot in and 1 foot out because you ain't one.
That sounds like a co-sign to me.
We're not doing this because here's the problem. Here's my problem with this. TD was locked in for most of this game.
He was.
And we know now that he had a concussion. You not gonna tell me this is a 4-point game, basically two shots. This is a 2-shot game. You're not gonna tell me 100% of this game there was no doubt in your heart at all. If TD does not get hurt, he plays the whole game. You're not gonna look me in the face and tell me there was no doubt in your heart. Here's the problem. I can respect you as Atlas fans. I can respect it. I can respect the fact that you love your team. I can respect that. The problem is, in the PLL, no lead is safe.
Facts.
And there is no such thing in the PLL, in a 6-team league, as certainty. There is no such thing. Not a single team. I can't look at a single team and say, oh, yeah, for sure, this team will beat this team. For sure. I can look at a team and go,
especially this year.
It's probability, maybe not. But for sure, here's how I know this. I can prove this, empirical data. Here's how I know this. We all picked, and we're not going to talk about this team yet. We all picked a team to win. And what happened?
All right, so that's cool. I'm gonna let you finish. I knew that the Atlas was gonna win. Like I said in the chat. So just so we're being clear, Mikey, back me up on this. Was I not in the chat the moment Scotty sent that out? I said, I got something for your ass. I'm going to push the T.
500%.
We win. I said this hours before the game. I am well known. I will talk my talk before. I'm not.
I know that from Hop Q's matchups. You ain't scared.
I'm not from the Gug school of wait till my picks is right to start saying something. No, I talked to you before the game, and I said it was a wrap. I said I got something for your ass. I said,
hey,
were talking in the chat. I put the malice at the malice face. I was ready. So yes, TD got hurt, but TD wasn't stopping them boys from having 16 goals. TD Ireland's not guarding Shelley. He's not guarding Jeff T.
No, he ain't. No, he definitely not guarding Jeff T.
Is Trevor Baptiste? I'm not Trevor Baptiste. Is TD guarding Matt Trainer?
No. He ain't doing none of that.
Like it was the best team in the league. So I love just looking at Shane's face. Shane, I know you told you so, because Shane is the king of lying to himself, where he really be thinking the stuff that he says is true.
I'm tired. No, wait, here's my problem. I'm tired of Brian, bro. I'm tired of it. Because look at the box score. Look at the box score. If you look at the box score, this man has done this all year. All year. The team he'll pick a team to win. Everybody else, we all pick another team to win. He picks a team to win. That team is winning. The team we all pick is winning all game long. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They end up winning the game. Brian's right. I'm tired of it, bro.
That happened the entire college lacrosse season. It was so frustrating.
It was people
losing the last minute. I look stupid.
People that played for teams that left the group chat that then try to come back to the group chat like, oh no, we journalists. Like, nah,
chill.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of the internet. I'm gonna tell you what I think.
It's just frustrating, man. I was sitting there. I was ready. I was planning my tweets out. Whole first quarter, whole second quarter. And
you
then
got the drafts going.
And I'm just sitting there. I had the drafts going. I'm just sitting there like this.
He had his drafts going.
Just angry as hell.
Hey, who stepped in to take face? Was that McIndory that stepped in to take face offs? I see him go out. I missed something because I looked up and was like, why is McIndory taking face offs?
Yeah, he won like 2 though. I was surprised.
We're going through it. There was that one possession where TD was matched up with Jeff T at the top of the key. He said, "Hell no."
Yeah.
He said, "Barbecue chicken alert."
Yeah. Yes, sir.
He got kicked up on. Jeff T was like, "Give me that. That's easy."
Yeah. TD got the best of Trevor for a lot of that game. To be honest, if we're being honest, but you know, TD winning teams win.
21. He was cooking. TD was cooking, and then when he wasn't in the game anymore, you know, that changed a whole lot of it.
That's not automatic, right? I mean, we've seen enough in the PLL, right? Because Atlas could still win that game by 2 or 3 points, even if he's cooking Trevor like that. Like, we know the league. So, Brian, to your point, TD won Gar and Shelley 7 points in 2 straight games. He think he in the ACC still. Yep. He need to relax.
That sophomore season from these boys.
The sophomores this year are doing it.
It's scary, bro. It's different because I'm like, y'all not supposed to have this kind of energy right now. You're not supposed to have this. All of them. Y'all not supposed to be like this right now. This is like junior, senior year level max, and you doing this sophomore year? Like, what you on, bro?
Go around the circle real quick. What sophomore PLL player are you most impressed by this season? Go
ahead, Brian. You start off.
You said B?
Yeah, Brian start off.
Okay.
Jake Stevens from the Bulls.
Real.
It's cool that we can have all different answers. Like, I'm about to say Pat Cav.
Damn, Scotty, you took mine. I'm most impressed by Pat Cav.
Pat Cav.
He is a demon. He is every bit of the pro that I knew he was going to be. I mean, he was demon in college. His game in college was lined up perfectly for the PLL. Like, he's nice, bro. I'm so impressed with him.
Yep. What'd you say?
Is Shane UP Cav too?
No, Shane said
Brennan. Brennan O'Neill. He's just. I mean, we gonna talk about it, but
we gonna get there.
We'll get there.
I just.
Yeah, but let's save the B comments for when we get there. Because we're gonna get there.
We'll get there. Listen,
but yes, Atlas, hottest team in the league. That defense too. We ain't talk about that. TD wasn't helping when it came to that Atlas defense.
I will say, I hate the Redwood defense. I hate it.
The Redwoods defense is ass, and getting Merle not being there either, ass. You know, it also is ass. The fact that the Redwoods don't know how to pass the damn ball, bro. We had three assists this whole damn game. 3.
That's crazy.
3. How many did Connor Shelley have himself?
7.
God damn. Bro, this is what I'm saying. Like, this 2 completely different offenses. We have one that just plays ISO ball and like hopes for the best, Russian roulette type shit. And then we have a team that actually knows how to play offense.
Yeah, and that's when you guys were playing well too, because the Atlas defense played like their worst half of the season defensively, probably. Where it's like, yeah, you want all the Redwoods offensive players to try to play hero ball or just dodge 1-on-1 because it's like, okay, that's fine.
It don't work. You know what the definition of insanity is?
Yeah,
doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome.
I was going to say the definition of insanity
weeks we've been playing ISO ball. It's been 5 damn weeks, bro. And we still haven't changed a damn thing. What did you say, Diggs?
I said I was going to say being a Redwoods fan, but you answered it. You got it.
This fucking guy. Listen.
He just called y'all the Cowboys of the PLL, bro.
Bro, I was hyped though about Romar Dennis shooting a 1-pointer, bro.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Do that more.
Thank God, bro. Please play lacrosse inside the arc more. Romar, if you're listening to me, play inside the arc, dog. I swear. You're in the league for another 2 or 3 years. You keep playing inside the arc. I already said it. Standing on it.
The Atlas attack, man, is second to none. Like, it's not even close. Like, when I watch Shelley, T and Xander play off of each other. Like nobody could have a man off with those three guys. Like those three guys are the best attackmen in the league. Shane, don't even start.
What did you say?
A man
what
off.
did you say?
You know what a man off is? Going man for man. If I was like, let's go man for man, Atlas versus Redwoods. That's a man off. This guy. All right.
Plays under review.
Plays under review. Think about it. About it.
Plays under review.
Whatever.
Be scared because next week Docs is back too. So.
Yeah. Damn. It's Doc's time.
It's Doc's time, baby. That's gonna be next week. Yes, sir.
I'm mad somebody said that they when you sent that out, Mikey, they DM me and asked me, was that you?
No, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That's all the way crazy. That's all the way crazy. Especially since he looked like young Aubrey Graham to me.
I was like, no, it's not him.
It's insane.
That's crazy. Well, that was that game. Okay. California Redwoods going through it. Got 12-year-olds in my DMs calling them.
Joey. Want to get closer to Joey.
Hey,
they might win this Molina week sweepstakes.
Hey, man. Tank for Joey. I'm all in. However, it's not going to save us. Until we figure out a defense, it's not going to save us. When I look at the Alice, I'm like, oh, yeah. They're great offensively. They're great at the midfield. They're great defensively. They've got a great goalie. They're just an all-around solid team. I think about the Redwoods. Mainly, the only thing going through my mind is hope and miracles. That's all that I was praying for. Hope and miracles. Maybe in the tunnel, Jeff T, Xander, and Shelly will all slip on a banana and they'll be done. Right? That's my
three red
hope.
shells.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. And they'll be done. And we can't play today. Not season ending, but we're gonna sit about an abundance of caution. Just this game. That's what I want.
Be out for the next 48 minutes.
And by the way, I'm not above a conditional win. I'm not above it. I know it doesn't matter if they're not playing. I'm happy to. And trust me, the level of trash talk that I would succumb to, even if they weren't playing, would still be record levels.
We know.
I hope you know.
We know.
That being said, we got to change something defensively. Plain and simple. We need a new goalie. We need a new defense. They just need a,
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
We might need a whole lot of new things. All right, and a videographer might need a new iPhone after getting it slapped out of his hand during the Chaos Archers game. Okay, we're going to go over to this game right here. The Utah Archers beat the Carolina Chaos 12-11. Last minute game here. Last minute play that ultimately ended up deciding the game. Listen, Brian, I was thinking like you here. I was like, why does this ball not go to the guy who's been cooking this entire game and said they give the ball to my Rutgers guy, Charlon Beatty? But I was just like, yo, give the ball to Owen Hiltz, because every time he touched the damn ball, it's magic. Why would you not let him cook in the last minute of this game?
Yo, why was Owen Hiltz dodging? I've never seen him cook people like that off the dribble. Never.
Well, he's dead. He started doing it this year because I think he had that, because all of us graduated.
Where did that come from?
Now remember that senior year comes and you're like, oh shoot, it's a wrap. This is the end of my career. He came in straight full Weapon X in shape, like he was ready. He was killing poles and shorties all in the dome all this year. And I was just crazy. I'm like, why are you giving him shorty? He gave y'all enough tape. Like
at this point,
that's all I want to talk about for the game is just how good Owen Hiltz is.
55%.
Yeah, he shot 55%.
He didn't get the ball at the end of the game.
That's why
everybody figured him or Ross Scott.
Beatties was 0 for 6. Beatties was 0 for 6. I don't know why Beatties had the ball, and I love Charlon Beatties.
What are we doing?
I do too. But
if I was shooting 0 for 6, and it was 40 seconds left, I don't want the ball, dog. Who has 3 assists today? You take it. I'll pick for you. Like,
for real.
Hey, Scotty, real quick, because you go to a lot of these games. Let's just have a quick question. I just got a quick question. Do they all stay in the same hotel? Do the players all stay in the same hotel when they go to a place?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Okay. All right. Owen Hiltz, I need you to listen to me, all right? Okay. I need you to listen to me. Okay. I know y'all got them team issued socks. Okay. I know you got them team issued socks. I need you to go down to that CVS down the street. Okay. Get a couple batteries. D batteries. Don't get a couple D batteries. And I need you to send a message, bro. You went 55%. Why is my boy with it going 0-6 getting the ball? You went 55%. At this point, you got to be screaming at the top of your lungs to get this ball, bro. 55%. You went 7 points on this game, and you didn't get the ball at the end of the game. You didn't get the ball at the end of the game. You need to shower him with the Duracell. You need to give him a Duracell shower. Okay.
Not a D battery, the thick one.
That was
not a Duracell shower. That's crazy.
That was a frustrating ending because this would be the game that they would have needed to beat the Archers. Guess who the leading scorer for the Archers was?
Mason Woodward.
Woodward.
This would be the game. This would be the game that you beat the Archers when their pole is their leading scorer. Like that opportunity lost, man.
The game of two bad offenses, though, 12-11. Both of these teams shooting wise were brutal. It's tough watching this, and even I hate to be this guy. But it's time for me to be this guy. Captain America is not Captain America this year.
I'm gonna okay. Yeah.
You gonna let that one slide, Shane? You let that slide?
No. That's good. I felt the decline last year, though. Personally, I felt the decline last year. Like I'm gonna let it slide because he's right, but I it's not surprising to me because he last year I felt like he wasn't himself either, and then this year I'm feeling like, all right, and I'm like I'm not. We ain't gonna say I mean, Elmer's is down the street, but we ain't sending you there quite yet.
No,
he was coming off injury last year. He came off injury last year.
He's coming off an injury from you talking about this year because he's coming off that the shoulder injury that happened last year too.
Oh, was that last year? Am I tripping? I thought last year is when he came back from collarbone injury.
I think that was this year with
Now,
yeah,
it's them repeating. It's got me
the only reason why I'm like, all right, Captain America is not playing at Captain America is because this is a team whose offense heavily depends on him. But 7 games played, 14 points total for this former MVP, and we're talking about a struggling offense who's been struggling for the last 4 or 5 weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Archers need a whole lot more from Tom Schreiber. They need a lot more from Grant Ament, and they need a lot more from Connor Fields.
Yeah,
and I didn't even bring up Mac O'Keefe.
Yeah,
honestly, that's what we were talking about. I think it was last week. I don't know what their deal is. Those are some crazy names on that roster. I don't know what's going on.
Tom need to go back to Warrior. Stop messing with String King. String King don't know what the hell they're doing. They need to go back to Warrior.
All right, well,
Tom Schreiber,
we're not going to get a sponsor.
Don't get me started on String King.
Oh, so basically, okay,
don't gas me up,
Scotty. We're not getting that String King.
No, we're not getting that String King deal, but it's okay. We got other lacrosse companies.
I think Blaze closed that door for me a long time ago, bro.
Oh, I forgot he was a string. Oh, yeah.
By the way, hold on. Let me just my obligatory Blaze. You played a great game, buddy. 60%. I'm very proud of you. You did
why does it sound so condescending?
No, he did 60%, 15 saves. You did great. You did great. The only problem is the person you're playing against went 60.7 and had 17 saves. So it's a little, I think, hey, next week you got him. But 60%, you did great. You did great.
Dobson is the best goalie in the world. I've said this for the last 2 years.
Okay. You have said this.
I'm going to put that out there.
He's pretty good.
So a little tussle at the end of this game. End of this game. Somebody who was holding the ball at the end of the game for the Archers. whoever it was, somebody was holding the ball. Blades like completely laid this dude out at the end of this game completely, and of course,
that was so
in a fight.
And that was premeditated.
Like, I'm just throwing body. I'm throwing body regardless. I don't care.
Y'all saw him call himself out on Twitter, right?
Yeah, he said he's a sore loser.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't know if that doesn't really like make it cool.
Oh no, it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. He called himself out.
Yeah.
That's when you got to beat. You got to beat you got to beat them. You got to beat the rest of the people. You got to beat the joke. I get it. That's how I be handling my problems too sometimes. Okay. Now this whole after this little hit, it ensued in like a sideline, push shove, who could grab somebody's helmet the most, that type of stuff.
The lame thing where they pretend to like really fight, but they don't really want to throw fights.
It's starting to look like when MLB dugouts clear.
Right.
We'll be back.
Y'all know ain't nobody doing nothing. Just relax.
Yeah.
But I do think this is an interesting topic now because during this fight, if we're going to call it that, during this altercation, right, the PLL does a really good job of having their media team be really inside of what's going on with every lacrosse moment on the PLL, They do a really good job with it. And it almost sometimes becomes invasive. And we saw a good moment here where a media intern or whoever was holding the iPhone was trying to record a fight, and these guys are heated. Some of these guys just lost, and Jack Rowlett came over and like hits the guy's hand down while he's like trying to record the fight. Now, I get both sides. It's like, Jack, like, why are we picking on a intern like holding up their phone? But I get the other part of me is like, why are these guys like? If I'm getting in a fight, last thing I want to see is somebody recording right in my face, recording the phone or recording the fight. I see both sides of this, but nonetheless, I think it's always ridiculous that like let that boy do his damn job.
Yeah, I mean, so my thing is, I think this is a completely different situation if the PLL is like consistent about penalizing stuff like cheap hits or late hits or like fights, quote unquote. I just don't feel like the league is very consistent in punishing those things. Like, I don't know. If they were consistent in doing that, this is a different situation entirely. But like, you create content out of these situations, but you're also like reprimanding players for being in these situations. So like, you're posting the content from it, but then you reprimand them, and then sometimes you don't reprimand them, and it happens off. So it's like, if it was consistent, and we were like, oh, okay, the league's got a camera in there because they don't care if the players fight, which that's what I think they should do. But they do in box. What's different, man? Come on, let's handle it right now. I don't see the difference.
I've talked about this before. I've talked about this with some PLL staff before. Am I on drugs? Or the first year of the PLL, they were almost marketing like we could fight in this league.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they penalize the players for fighting.
And then but then it started to become no more fighting. Like, no. Like,
I think the Matt Goddard situation kind of killed that.
No, I actually think it was before that, bro. I think it was before that.
I'm glad he got his ass whooped. I'm also glad he talked some of the best shit I've ever heard. I'm glad all of those things happened.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't love Jack Rowlett doing that. I don't love it because it's like you got this whole issue. First of all, started by your boy. Started by him. You got this whole issue right over here. This other dude completely unpadded up, not in the heat of the moment, nothing. You want to kind of puff up your chest and be big man to him. You got a couple of players that you can really get into to a scrap with if you really wanted to, but you want to try a big man, an intern, some dude who probably like 19 years old.
Yeah, like why are we touching staff? But it's like it's kind of, to me, it's kind of like that's soft, bro. You got people you can get into it with, and then you got a person who's just doing his job, and you decide to get. It's like what do you?
You're not even supposed to even notice he's there because you focus on these folks. That's the point. And so for me, I'm like, I don't love that, man.
I interpret his reaction a little differently. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just interpret that as like he's heated in one situation and then he's upset about a different thing entirely in a different direction. So like it's not like he's directing his energy. To me, it didn't seem like he was directing his energy toward that. It's just like he found something else that he's like he was probably already upset about that from other instances.
Sure.
He probably already has a grievance about that, which what I explained. Maybe something along those lines. But like,
which I think is fair, by the way.
Why are we touching staff?
Yeah, that's it. That's my thing. Staff, and he's not padded up, and you just trying to puff up your chest. I don't rock with that.
That's bad luck. Period. The end. We're not touching staff.
Yeah, because it's not like he's got an earpiece and Paul Rabel's like, go. He's just like, oh, this is something that's happening. I'm gonna get video of it because why not? And also, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong because I've only been to one PLL game, Scotty and Diggs. I could be wrong. Not everybody that is on the media side is there representing the PLL per se, right or wrong. Some of them might be TLN. Some of them might be Inside Lacrosse. Some of them could be any.
They have other sources there.
They have other sources, right? So sure, yeah, PLL may be like, I'm not really. But granted, I don't know this person. I don't know the context. I could be completely wrong. Maybe this guy does work for the PLL. PLL and Jack knows it. We'll see. Well, there you go. So moot point. But either way, staff regardless, nah.
Yep.
Nah.
Yep. Keep your hands to yourself.
Thanks.
Okay, keep your hands to yourself. Well, that's how that game went. Okay, the Chaos lose that one, and let's move on.
Can't go scoreless in a quarter.
What?
Can't go scoreless in a quarter.
Can't go scoreless in a quarter. Okay, but let's move on to the next game here. One of the best games of the year, I gotta say here. Okay, Outlaws versus the Cannons. All right, such a showcase of talent in this one. Outlaws take away this one by 1 goal only. Absolutely. Every time I watched this game or every time I turned this game on, the score was fluctuating back and forth. And I thought I turned the game off at the right time because I thought the Cannons took it away. I was wrong. The Outlaws took this one away by 1 goal. What did you guys think about this one?
Man, listen, we can have a discussion about who the hottest team in the league is. Brian, I know you think it's our Bulls. Hottest team in the league, I personally think it's the Outlaws. I think they are the most fun team to watch this year. They're one of the most fun pro teams to watch in recent memory. I think they're young, they're energetic, they get it done. I don't know what's going to happen come playoff time because they don't have a ton of experience on offense. A lot of the offense is young guys. So it's not like I'm saying, oh, they're so hot, they're definitely going to win the championship. Atlas got some experience, man. So if it's those two against each other, East versus West, personally, I think the Atlas take it because they got experience. That's what plays off in the playoffs. But, man, that was a treat to watch them battle with a team like the Cannons who have veterans and young guys alike, stars, just bona fide stars. Matt Campbell, Marcus Holman, Asher Milton, they took a roster full of those. Bryce Young, who was doing pretty well, laying it down, cats. Like, that's very impressive for a team basically full of sophomores. That was great.
The Cannons look pretty good in this. Shout out to my boy Jules Henningberg for hitting that
too
right out of the
was dirty.
Where did that come from?
That too was wet.
I was like, damn, when I saw that one hit that corner. Okay. But when we look at this game, the amount of highlighted goals in this game was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So many BTBs between the legs. Like seeing all this, I was like, this is what we need to show all the time right here. This is the product that professional lacrosse needs to be.
There were like 19 BTBs and they didn't even make SportsCenter.
Right.
Crazy.
I need to know what possessed Brennan O'Neill to do what he did. I need you to understand that there is a specific level of hate in your heart that you got to have in order to do this, to think to do this, to pull it off, and to walk away like it's regular. You got to have it's not, I'm going to tell you right now. If you don't know enough about like lacrosse, it's not just skill. This is an emotion that exists within certain players. This is not just skill. This is straight disrespect in the utmost form. This is straight up heinous. It's just pure hatred. This is no longer I want to win. This is I want to make you want to quit.
Dead ass.
And that is not,
I love it,
normal. Because a lot of these boys here, competitors.
And
They
good.
want to win. They hate losing. That was a level of competitorship that wasn't just I want to win. This is I want to watch the love you have for the game leave your eyes.
Yeah,
I want to watch you.
That's some killer shit what he just did, bro.
Killer
Shit. You talk about killers in the NBA? That's a killer, bro.
Killer.
That's a killer.
Killing the mentality right there. That would kill my mental. I'm not worried about it, but that's got to be hands on sight right there.
Oh God, bro, we got to get the parking lot. Game's over at this point. We not playing lacrosse no more. We're not playing lacrosse. This is WWE.
We wait. I'm waiting outside the locker room. Somebody gonna do me like that. I at least wait.
Oh yeah, we gonna have to see what that's about. Yeah, we gonna have to see what that's about.
That's crazy.
See what that's about because clearly you got beef with me. clearly you got something with me.
I think the craziest part was like it's so like. What makes you think so lowly of me that you think you can do this on me?
Yeah, exactly. What makes you think so lowly of me that you think that's going to go in? If I'm calling Kirst, what makes you think that's going to go in on me? And then it did.
I don't even think it was Kirst. That was like B look at him like that it wasn't personal, this business because your defense kept talking. That was my first reaction. I said the Kansas defense did that to Colin Kirst.
Because I never,
you know who was guarding him. So I'm like, he was
Brennan. I texted you guys right when I started watching this game. I said, "Yo, it's gonna be a long ass game for Grant or for Garrett Apple."
Hey, barbecue.
That first goal when he took him to the rack.
I've never seen Brennan O'Neill turn around and start talking, puffing his chest like that. Really letting a sucker know what's up.
Yeah, you think you Ray Lewis? You got Ray Lewis, bro.
I love it.
I've never seen that from him, and it scared me.
Killer.
I was like, what did you do to him? What did you say? What did he say to make him that mad?
Killer.
Yeah, shouldn't have been talking.
Yeah.
Bro, I love
the Cat Williams.
Now Shane, he said
flip flops, tank top, and a cowboy hat. You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Shane said Brennan is probably his favorite sophomore this year, and I will say between Pat and Brennan, just watching the way Brennan moves is unbelievable. When I watched, he missed on this play, but he did that face dodge. He brings the stick from all the way up here to below his ankle. I'm like, who in their right mind can do this untouched?
That's generational, bro.
He's a savant. Generational. He's a savant.
You don't get that. But it's not even just the generational talent. I'm telling you, it's not just the talent. The talent got him to do this. This is hate. This is hate. Like this stems from a place so deep. I can't tell you. And you know how I know this is true? Because he really don't say nothing.
Exactly.
This don't come out in any other way in his life. I can tell you, he don't say nothing, he don't talk that crazy. He's just, and then it just, when he plays across, he puts that helmet on, bro. And it's a different person. And I I respect the hell out of it, and it truly terrifies me because you are not supposed to be doing this in your sophomore year. You're not supposed to be doing this. Hey, trying it and then pulling it off.
Crazy.
Between the legs that's crazy work.
Now, Pat Cavanaugh. Okay, this is a game against your ex team, and he goes off with 2 goals, 3 assists here.
My God,
it's art for him. It's art for him. Should have let that man play his position.
That boy was in the zone. That boy was in a flow state.
Flow state.
way he was cutting cats up and putting passes right on the stick without looking, scoring goals, making it look easy, getting his hands free on anybody. It don't matter who's guarding me. My hands are free every time. Yeah, that boy was locked in.
Now,
locked in.
We can't talk about this game without talking about replays, challenges.
Yeah.
Yo, that Jared Bernhardt goal. It was clear as day. Clear as day. His foot
he looked like Garrett Ledman in the cut.
I could not believe that they didn't even look at that again. How do we not look at that play?
Make all scoring plays reviewable. That's the simple way. And I'm not saying you gotta look at everyone because most goals you can tell it's a goal, but plays like that shouldn't be something he has to challenge.
That's true.
It's not a goal.
He's around the crease. Yeah, because it's not like we're talking about like, you know, we're talking about like what, maybe 5-6 goals a game total, and you just got to review it and be like, yeah, we're good. You know,
you just got to have somebody up top, like kind of how the NFL does it. Just have somebody up top reviewing each goal. That's it.
All scoring plays are automatically reviewed in the NFL.
Yeah,
it took them a while. It took the technology to do it. I'm not saying PLL could have just switched to automatically reviewing scoring plays, but like to Brian's point, just make it so that we can, if they're around the crease. If he's tiptoeing his Jordans, let's take a look at it and make sure he didn't step on that line.
But I'm gonna enjoy it as it is, though. My man jumped from one side of the crease to the other side of the crease with ease. He is so damn fast. You know, it's crazy.
Just different fast, man.
Hey, I got a question for Zach Goodrich. Zach Goodrich chased that boy all the way to the corner and waited. That man is a professional wide receiver. What did you think was going to happen? I'm not sure. Zach Goodrich is one of the best D-mids in the league. Has been since he stepped in. Did you touch him? That was crazy. He said, you just going to stand still? Peace.
That's the answer to the question. Zach Goodrich is one of the best athletes in the league, and he was just got out athlete.
Zach Goodrich is incredible. He's so good that you never hear his name.
When he won the
MLB never hear his name.
Player of the Year, they couldn't because he doesn't ever get dodged. I think that's what it was, where he's just like, nah, that didn't just happen to me.
That boy is known for strapping people. Didn't even touch him.
Yeah, I think that's what it was, where you just got where you're athletic, which he is, then somebody just out athletes you.
Yep. There's levels to this shit.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
It really is.
The man had to guard an Atlanta Falcon off the line. Come on, son.
Come on, son. And why are your heels on the ground, bro?
Yes. Why are your heels on the ground? Why are your heels on the ground?
Your heels on the ground, bro. See ya.
Hepatitis. See you later. Crazy, bro. But yeah, I agree with you guys. Like, you have to review these goals. Goals like that have to be reviewable, because in a 1-goal game like that, you would hate to chalk it up to a blown call.
Yeah. And again, it doesn't have to take away. It doesn't have to be 10 minutes lost each game because they're stopping for everyone. Most goals, are goals, but there's a couple times a game where you're like, let's just double check it.
But yes, absolutely. But Brennan and Pat Cavanaugh, absolute dogs. So Jared Bernhardt, absolute dogs. Like, I just see them taking the Outlaws to new limits this year.
Yeah, Dalton Young had a really good game too.
Yeah. Who?
But I think
Dalton Young.
Yeah, Dalton
Young. Did.
Yeah.
He played very well.
I think for the Outlaws, though, they finally figured out. I mean, last year they were solid. They were decent last year. Obviously, they didn't have Jared, but between Pat and Brennan, I figured that they would take some time to figure it out. But they got the the weapon, their own secret weapon, which is now Logan McNaney, which is his first game under 50%. But I mean, okay, he's different, man. Because last year they had Sean Scanoni and Owen McElroy.
Yep.
Okay.
Yo, real quick. Do you see oh my God. Oh, hold up. Rewind. Brain fart. All right. Do you see Logan McNaney winning Rookie of the Year?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot closer now.
Yeah.
I'll say no, maybe not.
Okay.
If Owen Helps keeps doing what Owen Helps is doing, Owen Helps is 17 points in 4 games.
Okay. All right. Wait.
And you know it's off, and it's not a spite on Logan McNaney. It's these awards usually skew towards offensive players, and Owen Helps is putting up the offensive numbers.
All right.
That's fair.
Chaos need to worry about making the playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Before we go on any further, do you see Logan McNaney winning Goalie of the Year?
That's a different story.
If they win the championship, he makes a great argument. If he gets blown out in the first round of the playoffs, no.
No, I'm just gonna say no. It's gonna be Dobson or Entenmann.
I'm also gonna say no.
Possibly Blaze, depending upon how they.
Brian, do you have the stats up right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Who has the highest save percentage right now? Is it?
Oh, actually, those stats. Hold on. I can.
Okay, I got it. So Logan actually has the highest save percentage right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know how they do Goalie of the Year.
Austin Count does. Technically.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Austin Count does.
Yeah. He's played one game.
Okay, out of all the starting goalies.
Yeah.
Minimum 3 games played or whatever.
Yeah.
With his worst game in the bag, Logan has a 60.8 save percentage, and the next one is Blaze with a 59.1 save percentage. So there's a goalie battle, man.
Yeah, 1% difference between everybody, the top 5 or top 4.
And
it's pretty crazy.
You know what could be a saver or what could be the difference maker in this is remember when Joe Keegs brought up that clean save percentage? If we actually had that stat too, maybe that might separate McNaney from the rest of these guys.
I think so, because I feel like Brett Dobson's saves, he gets a lot of kick saves. He gets a lot of good body saves. And I think Logan's just he's ready for it. He's ready for it. And I think Blaze gets a lot of body saves too, but I feel like Brett gets a lot of kick saves. And
for as many clean saves as Logan McNaney makes, what I will say is the Cannons were cooking that boy off stick high. They must have scored 5 or 6 goals off stick high on him. He couldn't get one. He couldn't buy an off stick high save. But there goes Joe Keegan giving us a statistic that is dope to think about, that is dope to look for, dope to evaluate goalies with. There go Keegs again.
Yep. He's locked in.
I know my ass would have never thought about a clean save ever.
Never. This is such a cool stat.
Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's such a big difference maker when your goalie makes a clean save, it's going that way, right? And then compared to your goalie making a body save, and now it's a fight for the ball, and offense gets another possession,
Yeah.
So
seeing it go the other way over your head is the most demoralizing thing in offense.
Especially because you thought you were about to ring one.
Not,
and the ball is at half field. You're like, God.
You barely finished your follow through and it's already going the other way.
That shit is the worst, bro. He already knew who he was throwing it to. Sometimes it's like that. He's like, clear, it's already out.
Yeah. Nah, that's different. You got your outlet at midfield by the time you finish. Oh my God.
It's demoralizing.
That's been sick to my stomach.
Now, Diggs, before we move on to the next game, what you trying to talk about?
Hey, man, hold on. I'm glad you're giving me space to talk about this because as a career professional in the worlds of marketing, advertising, and creative, I'm not sure what Stream King is doing. What are y'all doing? This is constructive feedback. I'm talking to you directly, String King. What's going on?
No more.
Something like that happened. That atomic bomb of a goal went off, and it was a player with like the highest visibility in the sport. It was a surprise signing when he signed with y'all. He did it with y'all stick. There's a freeze frame of him going between the legs, and the only thing you see is that sidewall that Shane's holding up right there. It's a String King sidewall. You can't mistake it. It's an unmistakable brand silhouette. You have the IP, you have the player, you have the moment. You have zero assets of this moment on your social media. What are you doing? What are you doing? Your creative team should be in the lab, cooking up. I don't care if it's an out-of-home placement in Long Island. I don't care if it's just banner ads all over Inside Lacrosse. I don't care if it's 15 or 5 different 15-second cuts on TikTok or a slideshow with FX in between. I don't care what it is, bro. Whatever you guys can afford to do, your creative team and your ad and marketing team should be in the lab. Why are you not in the lab cooking up these assets to boost your product, to boost your biggest the dude who everyone wants to like? Which one of y'all was saying kids don't care about Tom Schreiber anymore? They care about Brandon O'Neill.
Oh, no, I said that.
Thank you, Brian. That's the first thing I thought of. That's the player. That's the player every kid wants to be. You don't have assets up already? What is going on, man?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
To echo this, did you guys hear the?
I should be working at night getting them assets up.
Facts. Did you guys hear the little press conference that Scotty Scheffler had, where he basically was like, "Oh yeah, like I love winning, but it's not the most important thing to me. I love being a dad. I love being a father. I love being a husband to my wife. I love all of those things." And then he went and won the Open. Within a day, Nike had an ad out talking about his kids being the most important piece within the day of him winning.
And that doesn't have to be high budget. You can tell that story. You can tell that story with this. You can tell that story with a phone, dog. Make it with your phone and post it. Don't tell me it's a budget issue. I don't want to hear it. Tell the story.
Man, right? You think the PLL is not going to give them that video? Post it everywhere.
How does everyone not win to see that posted everywhere? To have all that happen in a PLL uniform? How does not everybody win?
And then on your social media, you put Brennan Part 2. Excuse me, sir. Post Brennan.
We didn't see Part 1. Where's Part 1?
Hey.
That shit made me so mad as a creative professional. I'm sorry, dog. That shit pissed me off.
I'm with you because usually Mikey and I we kind of have our side chats in the group chat about that type of stuff where it's like STX. Why have we not seen an arrow helmet at all? At all?
Yeah.
String King.
What are we doing? Start grilling everybody. we might need sponsors.
What are we doing?
Okay, hire Stick Talk. We got you.
Listen. You can be heard about it. Listen. No. You can be heard about it, or you can hire me. You can be heard about it, or you can hire me to tell the story. How about that?
His name is Michael Diggs. You better lock in.
You find me on LinkedIn, Michael Diggs. Hit my inbox. I got ideas for y'all. No, zero budget ideas. Hit my line.
Hey man, rock with my boy, man. Rock with my boy Brian too. SDX. Rock with my boy Brian too, man.
I got you. I'm not doing it for free. Brian Walker on LinkedIn. I got you.
Y'all better hit my email. Stop playing with me. Don't get hurt.
Listen, you guys, I know you guys could really help these brands out. They should hit up my boys, Diggs and Brian. All right. But speaking of brands,
getting hired to talk about cameras, Diggs not can help you with lacrosse.
Speaking of brands, Matt Brandow went off for the Whip Snakes.
Whatever.
At 5 points, 4 goals, 1 assist. The Whip Snakes win this one 10-7 here. See, Shane always goes, can't go scoreless in a quarter. Whip Snakes go scoreless in the first quarter, and they end up taking this one away from the Water Dogs.
Yeah, Water Dogs had brown sheets, bro. Brown sheets, straight Taco Bell residue in them sheets, bro.
Yikes!
Like, what are we doing?
Snakes fans so much.
What are we doing? Tell me how Michael Sowers decides to take the game into his hands, and you still can't. Well, I actually know exactly why. It could have been so much better. I mean, DeLuca went 64%, and McCarroll went 63%, but we still couldn't get it done. One goal in the third, one goal in the fourth. What are we talking about? We had them scoreless in the first quarter, and you couldn't get it done. You got everybody. You got the first round draft pick. Now, hey man, first overall pick, not even first round, first overall. I rewatched the game. I watched the game in person. I rewatched the game. I watched the highlights. I rewatched the whole game. I think CJ it's going to take some time. I don't think it's easy to just get into a PLL game and just start hooping like that. I mean, but I don't think anybody expected buckets. But I don't think we get rid of Jake Taylor just yet.
Absolutely not.
I don't think we get rid of. Yeah, we don't get rid of Jake Taylor just yet. I think
I agree. I agree, but I don't think. I think CJ Kirst coming in at this position, 3/4 of the way done with the regular season, is ridiculous to think this man would just walk in. He's in a harder position than Jared Bernhardt was. This man's an injury, and he's in a whole different league, playing a whole different game. And
these guys are in postseason form damn near already.
And this man is just trying to adjust to it. It's tough. It's tough, man. And especially with all the pressure that's on him, like, ESPN's doing videos of him at practice now.
Yeah. Which was dope, by the way.
Really dope. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I had a feeling it was going to be one of these type of games for CJ because it's a whole new game, bro. It's a whole new game. This man's probably fresh off of one day of practice before the game. I'm not expecting that man to put up crazy numbers, but am I expecting him to be able to adjust? Absolutely.
Eventually. He's a lacrosse player. He's an elite athlete. He's an elite lacrosse player. He'll get there. But look at all of the data we've been able to pull from this year. Gary Bernhardt, Jake Naso, now CJ Kirst, coming into this league without ever playing a game and trying to get buckets. It's not easy. You're not shooting on your old college goalie. You're not playing Yale no more, bro. You're playing. The bro had 9 goals versus Yale. Like, you ain't getting them easy like that in the PLL. Sorry.
Period.
You ain't getting them that easy. Them boys is nice. All of them. Don't get me wrong. We will be on this thing talking all kinds of trash. This person. At the core of it all, they are professional lacrosse players. They are technically, theoretically, the top 100 players.
Period.
In the world. We know this. That being said, it's not easy. However, I think schematically for the Water Dogs, I still love the idea. Because first of all, if you don't know, go to the Stick Talk Lax Instagram account or the Twitter account, and you'll find that we asked the question, where does CJ Kirst go? You got Michael Sowers, you got Kieran McCardle, and you got Jake Taylor at attack. And that's been working for them most of the season. Now we start to introduce CJ Kirst into this, and now we find stagnation in our offense. All I'm saying is that you keep what works. You introduce CJ Kirst, I think, as a midfielder. I don't think a single person can disagree that it would be ideal for CJ Kirst to get the short stick defender and force a quick slide. For a person who's leading, I don't know if he's leading. If I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I would bet that Jake Taylor has the highest points to touch ratio or goals to touch ratio in the league. If that person leaves Jake Taylor, he's going to score.
What happened to Jake Taylor in this game? Because he only had 7 touches in this game.
Yeah, they ran him out. They ran him out the box.
They ran him out the box. But as I said,
that's not how you run the box.
No, that's what I'm saying. Jake Taylor is not that person. It's not that person.
Guy,
He's not. He's an attackman. I wouldn't want to see Xander Dixon coming out of the box.
Nope.
I want to see
which he did, and he didn't succeed because that wasn't his spot.
That's not his spot. I don't want to see that happening. I don't want to. As much as I like to talk about Peyton Cormier.
Yeah, you didn't give that grace to Peyton Cormier for running out the box.
I didn't give that grace to. Yeah, he's not. That's not what he's supposed to be doing in the first place.
His job.
It's not his job. So you got this person now. But and here's my favorite word: can CJ Kirst come out of the box and play good offense? Definitely, definitely, because his game is centered around being an overall great scorer. He's not just a scorer, a playmaker.
He got range.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants.
Can't score from 14. Shit.
Yeah, leave
you better watch the tape.
I don't want to call putting CJ Kirst in the lineup throwing a wrench and everything, but it's just changing everything up so much to where only 4 people on this entire Water Dogs team had 1 point, at least 1 point. 4.
Yeah, and but I don't think that it's partially them tossing in CJ, but also the Redwoods the Whip Snakes played good defense. One, your fans are annoying as hell. Congratulations, you're mid. Like, you won 3 games, and then people on the timeline talking, try to tell TikTok. That won your 3rd game. Like, what are we doing, man? Like, y'all are annoying.
Brian, who's talking shit to you? Because
he hates anything that has to do with Maryland, bro.
Y'all are cool. You won 3 games. That would possibly hurt these 2 guys feeling. These 2 guys like the best team in the league. So why are you telling? I don't care. My team is the best team in the league. But
hey, why I catch a strength?
That's
what did I do? What did I do?
But their defense played well. So I think that was a big thing too. Because for me, the player that stood out was Colin Squires. He played excellent.
That boy's a couple of games now. He's played very well.
He all the little things. He may not have like a bunch of calls turnovers, but just little stuff. The run out. Read that article that Keegs had about the run out, but it was just like he just played really well, and they figured out and they schemed their offense really well. Ajax is Ajax. Like they play well.
Ajax is up there, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I do think it is a wrench. I do think it's a wrench. Personally.
I think they can afford it. Here's my take. I think they can afford at this point in the season against a team with 2 games. Hey, let's throw him down there and see if he cooks right away. If it's not gelling, all right, we're still a 4-win team. We're in decent position for the playoffs. Let's figure something else out. If they were in more of like a do or die scenario to get to the playoffs, you figure out something. Yeah, figure out something that's less risk. But I think they can stomach the risk with their record and where they're at on the table. It's a calculated risk. It didn't work out. All right, let's move on. But I think we've seen enough. I think Jake Taylor needs to be playing down low. And you let CJ Kirst earn that spot down low, just like Pat Cab did. They were running him out the box, but the Cannons were running him out the box. Everyone was like, I don't know.
I don't know who he would have taken out from the Cannons either way, but like in this instance, I mean, right now, theoretically, too, the hottest team in the league, in my opinion, Diggs' opinion. I don't know, Scotty, did you say this? Is the Outlaws? You think that?
I called the Denver Outlaws it.
Okay. Yeah. Hottest team in the league. If we recall correctly, there's a player that CJ Kirst made look crazy, stupid, doo-doo dumb a couple months ago. There's a player you made him look so silly, put 6 on the head top with a broken hand. So I don't know. I mean, it's not like he can't really get a bucket, and he knows how to get a couple of them things on Logan. All I'm saying. However, you need to figure out how to use them. And if they put a short, okay, who you put a short stick on? You gonna put a short? If you don't put a short stick on CJ Kirst, you gonna put a short stick on Jack Hanna? Oh, okay,
bad idea.
You gonna put a short stick on Zach Courier? Oh, okay, you gonna put a short stick on McConvey?
I shouldn't do that either.
For sure. Yeah. You in trouble either way.
You gonna short Connor Kelly, bro?
But for sure,
you gonna short.
But I'll tell you right now, defensively, I'm for sure putting a short stick on Jake Taylor. If he's coming out of the box, I'm for sure putting a short stick on Jake Taylor, 100%. But I will not put one on CJ Kirst. I'll tell you that. I will tell you that. So I mean, I think just like open it up. Let that boy play a little midfield. He'd be all right. He got legs. He's fresh.
I
He's fresh
agree.
as midseason. He got legs. He be straight. Let Jay
He'll be
Taylor
all
keep
right.
cooking.
Is the take? That's the take.
He'll be all right.
He'll be all right.
Yeah, I think CJ's going to be fine. All right, we'll just give him a little bit of time. Now I'm seeing some people in the comments right now. Let's name it right now. Who do we think the 2025 PLL champion is going to be?
New York Atlas.
Am I reading that correctly?
No, don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. Just listen to me.
Okay.
Yeah, the Upstate Bulls.
I mean, it's obvious it's the Redwoods. We're coming back.
Damn.
We're gonna make some quick changes. We're gonna get that player pull up. Hey man, that defense is gonna be locked in, man. All we need is Jack Kelly back.
Listen, I appreciate your delusion, bro. I do.
We just need Jack Kelly back. That's all we need.
Someone on this podcast needed to be delusional. I'm glad you took it.
Shane. I cannot with you, yo. Why is he getting a stray right now?
Somebody need to do it. Somebody need to be delusional about who's going to win the championship.
Yo, did he hear what he said? Diggs, did he hear what he said?
Did I do the thing where I didn't hear the last thing because I was thinking about something I was going to say?
He said we just need Jack Kelly.
I know, I heard that, and I was like, exactly. He's clowning. He's fooling.
Okay. We need Jack Kelly. We need Peyton. And we be straight. We win in the champ. We win in the championship. The whole thing.
You fooling.
You know,
you fooling.
I think it's going to be someone from the East winning it this year.
Yeah, the New York Atlas.
And I don't want to agree with Brian either. So
you could agree with me.
There you go.
No, I'm going to go crazy take, but I'm going to go with the Boston Cannons. So I think the Boston Cannons are going to figure it out.
Nah.
We'll see. I don't.
I'm not saying they can't. I'm saying they won't.
I'm saying they can't.
Okay.
Tom Brady not walking through that door for the Cannons. Like, what are we doing?
I love the Boston stray. That's such a good Boston stray.
I mean, Asher hasn't been playing like crazy, but I think
Asher damn near lost that game, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You damn near lost the game.
There's a lot of stuff going on in that game, but I love looking at the Cannons roster. I think they and Connor Kirst is cooking up for the Boston Cannons right now too.
He's playing very well.
I think it's his best PLL season. I'll take.
And I've talked about Connor Kirst before about how, you know, at Rutgers, he was almost this outside threat, just could pull from absolutely anywhere. But when he was on the Whip Snakes, they were using him as a two-sided midfielder and
mostly played D.
Playing D. And of course, when you get to the offensive side, you're gassed by now, and you're not going to play to the best of your ability. But when he got onto the Cannons, they start utilizing him the right way. Let dudes do what they were good at in college in the PLL. Well, this is what we're talking about. Like, you know, this when we watched it last year with Brennan, him coming out the box, yeah, he's good. He did it during the USA games, but what was he good at in college? And he gets put at that left wing spot for that game, and he starts having a day. Same thing with Pat Cap. Pat Cap for the Cannons last year coming out the box. What the hell? He can do it, but was that where he's going to get most of his success?
Well, he shouldn't do it.
You should not do it. You should not do it. And I'm just saying, I think Connor Kirst is finding his way. Marcus Holman and Asher Knowlton will figure it out. And this was the worst game I'll ever see from Colin Kirst. I won't expect another game like that from him. That's it.
Hey, man. If it can happen to Blaze, it can happen to anybody. That's the way I see it. If Blaze can get 18 put on his head, that's the league, man. This league.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, like we started this off saying how anyone could beat anybody, and that's super true.
Nobody's safe.
Nobody's safe.
Nobody's
safe. So the PLL takes off in Utah next weekend. Okay. On Friday, it starts off. Okay, maybe I might be depressed for the rest of the weekend. Who knows? But the California Redwoods start off against the Utah Archers. And then the next game is going to be the Whip Snakes against the New York Atlas. Okay. And then on Saturday, Water Dogs versus the Chaos. And then the last game of the weekend, Outlaws versus the Archers. Yo, is this Maryland, New York Atlas a rivalry? Would you consider it a rivalry?
Yes. Especially after what happened last year.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That was the craziest PLL game I've ever been to.
Yeah.
That Levi Anderson swim lives rent free in my head. Everybody saw it coming. Everybody who watched him play in college saw that there was no slide. And they're like, oh, here he goes.
Here he goes.
There you go again.
Top side, I was like, oh no, he went up the hash. I was like,
yo, you guys should have heard that stadium when it was at Hofstra. It was at Hofstra. So the whole place is there only for the Atlas. Place is packed to the gills and cheering their asses off. And as soon as Levi hit that swim, silent. They all knew it was Kirst. GG's. And yeah, it was.
That's hotbed lacrosse fans. That's hotbed lacrosse fans. We're all psychics. Don't let it slip. All right, you got the keys. Let's get out of here.
Tell you now we got to beat the traffic.
Oh man,
that was an absolutely
But anyway, to answer your question, Scotty, we got beef with the Whips. Number one. Okay. Number two, I think it's a rivalry because I feel like it's a couple of games now where on paper Atlas is the better team and the Whips win.
Yeah.
So,
all right,
I'm confident the Bulls are going to get the dub on Saturday, but dude, it's the Whips. Got to lock in.
What's the biggest rivalry in the PLL? We're a young league, but I remember originally everybody tried to make it be a California versus Maryland rivalry just because California lost to the Whip Snakes in the 2019 championship game. But is that really a rivalry? So that's why I'm asking you.
Not anymore.
What is the biggest rivalry in the PLL?
I love that it shifts and changes because Woods Whips is not a rivalry anymore. Honestly, right now, I think it's fair to say that it's either Atlas Cannons or Atlas Whips.
Yeah.
You can make an argument for either.
Okay.
Yeah. New York versus Boston, I feel like as places, that's a thing.
Them boys are ready to scrap in Champ Series too.
Yeah.
They were not happy with each other.
Yeah. No, they weren't. I love that though. That's what we need though. Some real rivalry.
Yeah. I mean,
last week.
It's a lot of PL haters would be like, all the players don't care. It's obvious that they don't care. I don't know what you're watching, but these guys are pissed when they lose, no matter who it is too. And then when the rivalry comes into play, or if it's a playoff, these players don't want to lose. I don't understand why everybody keeps saying, oh, they don't care. Nah, they care. Trust me.
Yep. Yeah, I would agree. I think it is the New York.
It's hard to play a lacrosse game and not care.
It's hard to do anything.
Too much in summer league.
Yo,
I care too much in summer league.
You telling me these grown ass men with families and everything are gonna get rid of their weekend, get rid of what they can be doing just to do something
they don't care about?
It's such an unserious thing to say that professional athletes don't care.
It's an unserious thing. It's I don't know, just playing lacrosse. There's no way you can play defense and not care. There's no way you can play goalie and not care. There's no way you can play offense and not care. There's just there's ugly lacrosse, of course, but it's just not. It doesn't really happen. It doesn't really happen.
Bro, none of these dudes would get this far in their career if they did not care. They cared about every single rep they've done, bro. They as much as you want to say they don't care, you're full of shit. I don't know what else to tell you.
Period.
Well,
yeah.
All right. But speaking of full of shit, I think I got to take a shit. So we're gonna end the show.
Okay.
All right. But it's your guys.
Scotty's got to take a dump, so we're ending the show right here.
That's crazy, man.
Hey guys, but it's your boys Brian.
Just wipe your ass, man.
Shane and Scotty signing off of another episode of Stick Talk. Make sure you guys give us some love. We'll catch you next time on the next episode of Stick Talk.
Go Bulls, baby.
Peace out.